Hey, what's going on, everybody? Alright, so I decided, just got back from the beach, and I decided that I'm just gonna customize this board a little bit. There's a lot of people out there with the same board, and I need to be a little bit different. I need it to stand out a little bit more in the water. Personalize it pretty much, because as you can see, I've been riding on it and haven't had a chance to really do anything to it. So first things first, I'm gonna scrape the wax off and clean it up first before I can do anything else to it. So that's where we're starting. These foo wax, to tell you the truth, foo wax is freaking amazing. I love it. It's pretty much the only wax that I buy now. And yeah, I'm going all the way up to the top because when you do punts, sometimes your feet land up here at the top. Wax ball. Alright. Round one done. So here we are. This is what we got done. So pretty easy. Complicated stuff's coming up next. Alright, so I gotta go to Walmart to go pick up some really fine grit sandpaper for this project. I already got the pens, the ink, paint pens that I'm gonna use, and I have some cans of spray paint as well. So I'm gonna really doctor this board up, make it personal, make it mine. The reason why I decided to do this was like last year when because I've had the board for about 2 years, and I think about a year and a half ago I saw a video on YouTube which had them doing this same type of thing that I want to do. I thought it was cool. I haven't seen anybody else do it except for this particular channel. What I'll do is I'll link their video so that you can see the original from where I took it from, and I'm just going to craft that board and sort of put my own twist to it. However, the video that I'll be linking in the description below, that was the inspiration behind it. That's where we're off to right now. Walmart to get some supplies for this project. Alright, so I went to O'Reilly's auto parts store because it's right around the corner from my house. I got P2000 finishing. It's perfect for smoothing, best smoothing primers, sealers, and final sandings before paint. So this is a very, very fine grit, and that's what we need. And this is trash. All right, so that's what we need. Now we're off. I got a key in here. All right. So I'm gonna take these fins off. That one got a lot of water on it. Fin boxes, they hold water. I'm gonna tighten these back up so they don't fall out. All right, so I got the fins off. Futures, these are Rob Machado's. I like these. These are nice. All right, so I'm outside. It's getting dark out. I had some issues that I had to deal with. So I'm going to be using this goof off right now to take care of the board, to get off all the excess wax. This stuff's pretty good. It does stink, so I am outside. Do not do this inside. I would prefer to be outside. However, it's kind of raining right now, so it's probably not a good idea. And I hear some thunder. So wherever there's thunder, there's usually lightning, especially here in Florida. So I'm going to try and accomplish this in here in my patio. I'm gonna start off with the goof off. And what I was talking about when I took these futures off, I never really finished what I was saying with my futures. These fins, I haven't seen many people rocking these fins, using these fins out in the water. They're 7 through 10s. I believe they're like speed generators. They're awesome. Those Rob Machado fins are pretty sick. I'm surprised I haven't seen more people using them. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to this board. Clean it up. Honestly, I was gonna take a blow dryer to this to melt the wax off, but this thing really just did the trick. Yeah, man, nothing needed. And get the rail. Boom. Boom. All right, so I got some frog tape. Keeps paint out, keeps lines sharp. This is what we're going to use. You could usually, you could use the blue, but for this project I really want to make sure that there's no bleed through. With the blue painter's tape, a lot of times you'll see some bleed through. I don't want to deal with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this. I'll show you. I'm gonna make sure that we get it on the line. This is the most difficult part. I'm gonna cut here because I need to be very intricate with the lines. This is gonna be one of the hardest parts because you wanna be exact. So I'm probably just gonna edit this out because you pretty much get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. We're gonna do this to the rest of the board. Alright, so what I did was I taped around the rail line. It's very hard to see, especially right now because it's getting dark. I don't even know why I'm recording this because I'm trying to help you, show you what I'm doing. There's a runner, and if you own one of these, you know what I'm talking about. It's a really white line. It's a runner that goes across here. Nope, that won't help. Very hard to see. I don't even, it's not even. Trust me, there's a so trust me, there is a white runner that runs the course of that. That's where all the green is. Where you see the green. Plus I don't want any paint on the rails. I want the rails to be nice and smooth, but this is what we're looking at. I got the back taped, and we're gonna start mission 1, project 1, which is going to be the paint job. I don't know what just happened. I don't know even if it recorded it. I'm using a fine sandpaper, 2000 grit. It's very smooth. It doesn't even feel like sandpaper. It's very smooth. And if you can see, what you can't, but I can, you can see tiny little scratches. On this side it's nice and smooth. On this side you can see some scratches. That's what we want. But it's hard to see. Why? Because they're that fine. And what this does is it helps the paint hold to the board. Alright, well, we got some done. I need to retape a couple of spots real quick. I went to Michael's, got paint pens. Paint pens ain't no joke, man. Kind of expensive. Alright, so I got your black, I got your white, I got your blue, I got your yellow, red, green, and then another green, and then I got some other colors. So we're gonna start with, what should we start with? I say comment below and tell me what I should start with, but by the time you see this, I'll already have it posted, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. First one is purple. Why purple? Because it is royalty. And this is how we're gonna start it, because this is how I saw it done. You just start poking. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this off for a few minutes. You get the gist of what I gotta do. And yeah, I'll be back. Alright, good morning. Last night I did as much as I possibly could to the surfboard. Now, if you remember what I did do and show on video was me blotching with these stick pens, ink pens. They're not ink pens, they're paint pens. With these bad boys, and just blotching, just like the guy did on the video which I showed you. However, it wasn't coming out exactly the way that I intended it to. I didn't like the way it was coming. It didn't look authentic. It didn't look real, genuine. How can I put it? Natural. It didn't look natural. So this morning, I came back out and continued doing what you saw me doing last night. I made some progress, however, it just is still like I wasn't happy with it. It didn't look good to me. It didn't look authentic. It didn't look like the idea was just paint running. And I came up with this great idea. Why not make paint run? I took the goof off that I took the wax off with, and this is the product that came out of it. I don't know if you're getting a really good look at it because of the lighting. So you see the running all the way up. Let me see if I can get it into the light. Put it on my foot. Yeah, that's what I came up with. And all I literally did was just start taking that goof off and just taking it from the top and just letting it run down, letting gravity take its course. So that's where we are at. I have the fans on it right now. Wow, man. That is where we're at right now with the board. There's going to be a lot of cleanup involved. I didn't record all of it because it was very time taking and it would have just been a lot of just tedious blotching. But you get the drift. That's where we're at right now. I will get back to you as soon as we start the next process or the next step of this. Pretty much drying right now. What I'm gonna do is put a clear coat on the board to help protect it. Shake it, don't break it. Should turn this off. Alright, where we're at right now, I got the clear coat sprayed on the board. You see this stuff here. I thought it looked cool and was going to keep it, but then I remembered that I got the green tape all around this, so it would only be this portion. It would just look wrong, although it's a pretty cool idea because it looks like confetti, whatever. Party favors. It's like birthday cake. So this is where we're at right now with the board. I'm letting it bake in the sun for a little bit. Get that clear coat baked on there in the sun. You can see how shiny it is. So, and then after, probably gonna have to sand it a little bit to get some of the bumps out. Looks like that's what's gonna end up happening. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I got the towel over the traction pad so that the sun doesn't melt it and bake it off. I've actually had traction pads come off in this hot Florida sun. So yeah. Anyway, all right, that's the update right now. It's just baking. I'm gonna let this bake for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna, you can see it's drying very well. And then you have some clear stuff that's still in the midst of drying. I don't know, overall, I don't know if I like it or not. I guess when it's all said and done, I'll figure out whether or not I'm gonna keep it. I don't know, it might surprise me. I might actually really love it. I don't know, I'm kind of in between right now to see where this goes, see what happens with this. So I have an update for you. What's going on is, from the last time you saw my board, I still wasn't happy with it, so I started playing around with it. This is the outcome right now. It's really hard to see with this no light. All right, so it's not so dark as what I had it before. Now before it was really dark. The black overtook it. So what I ended up doing was putting some highlights into it to make it a little bit more poppy, bring some more light colors out. I got some pink, I got some white, also got a little bit of purple in the mix to bleed it in. This is where I'm at right now with it, and I'll show you what I've been doing to get that result. Liking this result a lot better than the previous. You're looking at it right now like, man, this is a piece of... But trust me, when it's over with, when it's all said and done, trust me, this is going to be awesome, I believe. Let's see, where is the yellow? Because that's the... yellow. So what I'm doing is I am blotching yellow throughout it. I'm just going to let that ink run, and then I'm going to blow on it. Spread it out some. Then from there, what I do is I take the goof off, and I'm literally just melting it. So that's what I'll do. I'll patch it throughout the board just to bring some little highlights here and there to make it a little bit cleaner, but it's really hard to tell. But it gives it a nice running look. That's where I'm at right now with it. So until I'm done, I'll just keep you posted on the process of what I'm doing. This is taking way too much. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. Wasn't expecting it to be this way, but it's how it's going, so this is what we're doing. That's pretty much what I do. Alright, so that is shirt. This was an Alphalete shirt, and I accidentally put bleach in my darks, so everything that was dark pretty much got tie-dyed. Now it's a black Alphalete scoop neck pocket tee, is now a rusty tie-dye, whatever. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. Why I'm here is because I did peel off the layers of the paint, and this is what actually absorbed into the plexiglass. So this is what we have right now is stained in there. So I'm gonna have to try and work with it and figure out what I'm gonna do. It's a big mistake. I'm gonna continue to work on it and see what I can come up with. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up on this board. It looks like it's a mess up, but I'm gonna put a lot of work into it and try and make this thing happen. All right, so it's a little after 10 o'clock and I finally finished, and I'm pretty satisfied with what came out. Obviously I didn't record it because it took a long time, but this is the finished product right here. I got a nice bleed on it. Right now it's got a clear coat on it. You can see how it's shining. We'll find out what it looks like first thing in the morning when we wake up. It looks really good. I'm satisfied with what happened here. There's a lot more to do with this board. Personalizing board is kind of tedious and long. I think the reward is that you have something that nobody else has, and I guess your personality kind of shines on each and every different board that you make. So I'm tired, I'm sweaty, I'm out here in Florida, it's humid, so I'm pretty soaking wet. I'm probably going to end up having to take a shower and get cleaned up. I'm gonna put this board up to dry, and that'll be it for the rest of the evening. I just want to give you another look at this board. We've got fans blowing on it right now, but yeah, I think overall, I think this board's gonna end up looking sick when I'm all finished with it. So, all right, that's it for tonight. We'll hop back on it tomorrow morning. All right, time to put the clear coat on. this is what's going on right now with the board. I'm taping it up and getting ready to throw a clear gloss, spray paint clear gloss over top of it to protect it and seal it. I'm going to be taping up this whole side, which I should have done in the beginning, but I learned my lesson through that. Right here I'm going to spray paint. It's going to go red. This right here is the Alphalete logo. I'm a big fan of Alphalete. Alpha and athlete combined. I like what it represents, so I'm going to add this onto the quiver down here. This came from clothing that I purchased from them. Just gonna spray paint that on there. But in the meantime, I'm just going to tape up this whole thing, get this clear coat painted. This is what I'm going to be using. Rust-Oleum clear gloss, seals, protects, revitalizes, bonds to plastics, paints oils. I've used this before on boards. It's a good gloss as well. It doesn't fall off, it doesn't peel off. All right, this is where we're starting. This is where we're going. I got some gloss cherry red, which we are going to put onto the Alphalete logo. Sweeping spray. I think that will do. Hopefully it didn't drip. If it dripped, then we take the razor blade to it and clean it up. Knowing me and how I do things, I probably oversaturated it. We'll see. The clear coat's on. If you can look, just panning by the board, you can see that mirror-like gloss that's over top of this board. So the clear coat is on there. That's going to protect it when I'm in the water. You can sort of, yeah, you can see my reflection. And see my camera's reflection. And you bring it down, and now, yeah, now you're getting that nice mirror-like shine. I did spray paint the Alphalete logo on the bottom of this board. Hopefully it comes out looking good. We will find out in a little bit. I'm gonna let it dry some. Time to let it dry. Time to let it dry. Am I getting clearer? I want to shout out the Dedication brand, JC and Heavenly, out here in Florida, Central Florida that is. They're a fitness brand that is coming up, and appreciate the hat. Digging it. Just an athlete doing athlete things, customizing boards, because I'm an artist as well. So quick update. This is where we're at right now. Got the Alphalete logo painted on there, which is really cool. Basically, just took this. It was part of, I think it was a shirt that I bought from them. And it made it easy to actually brand the board with the Alphalete logo, which is really cool. Other than that, man, this thing is sealed up. It's got a nice gloss finish on it. As you can see. So, all I have to do now is I found a little ding right under here. I got some stuff coming today to patch that and seal that up, and this board is good. I'm gonna take it out in the sun and show you better. I have the board out in the sun right now, baking a little bit, but you also get to see it a little better, I believe. So again, that's sealed up, that's awesome. There's the board. It took me about, honestly, it took me about 3 days to finish this board. I expected it to only take about a day, but this was my first time and wasn't really knowing what to expect and how it was going to go down. But overall, man, I am super pleased with the results of it and how it turned out. I think it looks awesome. Pretty happy with it. I'm just gonna let it sit in the sun for a little bit, let it bake a little. Maybe that'll help seal it, especially in this Florida sun. I guess that's it for the time being. Hey, thank you for watching my vlog. I appreciate it. I know it went over almost like 25 minutes. However, I do appreciate it. It took me a couple of days to get this job finished, and it's done, it's completed. I'm happy with it, and I just want to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, ask them below. Other than that, check out my links. I did link that one video that I did promise where I got the inspiration from. It is down in the link description below. If you do get the chance to, check out this video that I will have linked up here, or I'll have linked down below. It's going to be an extension of the video that the vlog that I made today. It's going to be me putting on this hex attraction, which is supposed to be like a really good grip for paddle boarders as well as what they say surfers. I'm used to punt. I'm used to sticky bumps. I'm also used to food wax, which is my personal favorite. So I don't know if it's going to have that type of grip. It might create an actual really good base coat. Neither way, I just wanted to tell you the next video will be that. I'll either have it linked up here or here. I might have it in the description below as well. And if you get the chance to, please check out my website as well as my Apple Music, my Spotify, my SoundCloud. I'm on over 100 different streaming services around the world. So yeah, if you do get a chance to, just
check me out. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.